ತರ ಆಗಿದೆ. F-35 ಸುಖೋಯ್ ಯಾವುದು ಬಲಿಷ್ಠ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂಥರ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸುಖೋಯ್ Su-57 ಡ್ಯುಯಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, F-35 ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
What you witnessed right now is none other than the Hindustan Turbo Trainer 40. Please look straight ahead as the aircraft is positioning for its first maneuver. Started as HAL's own program, STT-40 has been under development since 2013. The first prototype of STT-40 performed its first experimental flight on the 31st of May 2016. Since then, the aircraft has completed all the tests including spin certification. The aircraft is now towards your left and positioning for a wing over. STT-40 is testimony of HAL's endeavor towards indigenous aircraft design and development. As the aircraft carries out the first wing over to the left, it will now position for a barrel roll to the right. And the sky is no longer the limit, but just the beginning. The aircraft shall land close to the base and come to a stop using reverse thrust. This is a unique feature of this aircraft. Please give a huge round of applause for STT-40. Notice that the Alpha has taken off and is turning left to position itself for its first maneuver. That will be the roll ability of the aircraft. The aircraft is turning right to position itself for a series of neatly crafted rolls. Please look to your right as the aircraft will approach you, carrying out a series of rolls demonstrating its rollability. That's the Alpha carrying out a couple of rolls to the right, one follow to the left. Now the aircraft is preparing itself to show you the maximum rate turn. Notice the ease at which the pilot is carrying out to land. Even though the aircraft is a mere 700 to 900 meters, to conserve brakes and tires, it is a norm to carry out aerodynamic braking and use tail chutes. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Alpha right in front of you. Please give a huge round of applause for Tejas Mark 1 Alpha, its pilot and the team that has developed it.
Aero सचिदम अब आपके सामने प्रदर्शन करने आ रहा है भारत में ही रूपांकित, विकसित और निर्मित भारत का गर्व लाइट यूटिलिटी हेलीकॉप्टर LUH. Continuing the visual treat over the pristine skies of Bangalore, presenting now for the display is the latest addition to the rotary wing fleet of HAL, the LUH. A 3-ton class utility helicopter indigenously designed, developed and manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, which meets the requirements of both military and civil operators. LUH proved its mettle when it successfully performed landing and takeoff at the world's highest battlefield, the Siachen Glacier. Powered with a single turboshaft engine and equipped with the 4-bladed hingeless main rotor, LUH has sufficient power margins to cater to high-altitude missions. With absolute pleasure, presenting the first maneuver of LUH, 360-degree spot turn, climbing vertically up in a spiral at 300 feet per minute. And here she is, dipping her nose, accelerating smoothly to maneuvering speeds. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath as you see LUH speeding off. For another maneuver, the wing over to the left. The pilots make a sharp pitch up to 60 degrees, hit a paddle turn before they come out to the left and then dive right back. You can hear the charismatic noise of the main rotor blades of LUH clapping the air into submission as she accelerates into a level flight. शानदार कलाबाजियों को जारी रखते हुए कैप्टन एक बार फिर विंग ओवर की तैयारी में, इस बार दाईं की ओर. The LUH now going in for a high bank turn with high G loading, demonstrating the excellent handling qualities and the performance capabilities. Piloting the LUH today, we have Wing Commander Anil Bambani, retired, who is a seasoned test pilot with more than 6,000 hours of flying to his credit. Sharing the cockpit with him is Wing Commander SP John, retired VM and Chief Test Pilot Rotary Wing HAL, who has amassed more than 7,500 hours of flying.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the LUH comes right in front of us, please look ahead as the pilots are ready to perform a maneuver exclusive to the rotorcraft, the rearward flight. This will culminate into the accelerating tail-up power. Here she is, moving rearward, demonstrating the ability to handle strong winds from any direction. The tail-up maneuver showcases the razor-sharp response and the control power available to the pilot. Please direct your attention to observe the LUH accelerating and positioning to demonstrate 2 sharp stall turns. This chopper has the markings of a winner as it will now pull up to perform a marvelous stall turn. Climbing up steeply as it bleeds its speed to 0 and with a sharp rudder turn accelerating downwards. performing the signature maneuver once again right in front of us. These maneuvers are the hallmark of a versatile helicopter which are earmarked to replace the high-altitude workhorses of the Indian Armed Forces, the Cheetahs and the Chetaks. As the old adage goes, save the best for the last. Towards the end of this segment, we shall now witness LUH move precipitously, building momentum to perform the zoom climb. This maneuver is carried out to gain altitude in the shortest possible time. The helicopter is now executing a steep, rapid ascent to gain altitude, which will level off at the top to gradually descend to lower altitudes. The intense forces exerted on the helicopter during a zoom climb demonstrates the robust airframe design and a powerful but nimble rotor which puts complete freedom in the hands of the pilot to focus just on the mission. ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ಇಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ಕೃಷ್ಟವಾದ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ತಯಾರಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಎಂಬುದು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳಿದಿದೆಯೇ? ಹೌದು, LUH ವಿಮಾನವು ನಮ್ಮ ತುಮಕೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿಯೇ HAL ನಿಂದ ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟ ಏಷ್ಯಾದ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಕಾರ್ಖಾನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಸಿದ್ಧಪಡಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ನಮ್ಮೂರ್ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್. A shining example of Atmanirbhar Bharat, the LUH symbolizes India's growing strength in indigenous helicopter design and manufacture. Ladies and gentlemen, please give the wonderful pilots a wave and a big round of applause as this marks the end of a brilliant display by LUH.
Of US KC-135 Stratotanker. The KC-135 Stratotanker provides the core aerial refueling capabilities for the United States Air Force and has excelled in this role for more than 60 years. This unique asset enhances the Air Force's capability to accomplish its primary mission of global reach. It also provides aerial refueling support to Air Force, Navy, Marine. Has been altered to do other jobs ranging from flying command post missions to reconnaissance. RC-135s are used for special reconnaissance and Air Force material commands.
aircraft coming next is so small that one day each one of you could own it. And that's the purpose for which it has been developed by National Aerospace Laboratories. New generation Hansa aircraft, also known as Hansa NG, is India's first all-composite light aircraft designed and developed by CSIR NAL in the very light aircraft category, ideally suited for ab initio flying training, sports and hobby flying. Now you can spot the aircraft entering into a maneuver. As the aircraft reaches in front of you, the pilot has started executing a steep turn to the left. Now he is changing his direction by 360 degrees with the minimum possible radius of turn. Now, what you just witnessed was a 360-degree turn by the aircraft. After executing the first turn, now the pilot is positioning to execute a horizontal figure of 8. This horizontal 8 is a combination of two steep turns, showcasing the thrust margin of aircraft and its potential to demonstrate sustained rate of turn. The aircraft is executing the figure of 8, last part. While the aircraft is positioning for the next maneuver, I would like to introduce you to the pilot flying the machine. The aircraft is being flown by Wing Commander Saurabh Kumar Singh. He is a test pilot from esteemed aircraft and system testing establishment of Indian Air Force, based in your own beloved city of Bangalore. Now notice the pilot is now positioning for wing over. As he puts the aircraft in shallow dive, the aircraft will accelerate and gain speed for wing over. Now aircraft is doing a left wing over. The aircraft is waggling its wings to say the goodbye to all of you.
Please look straight ahead as the aircraft of the Sulikiran Aerobatics team are leaving the tarmac and heading to the runway for takeoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, please wave at our pilots and wish them all the very best for the Suryakiran aerobatic display. Formation takeoff. And I am extremely proud to share with you that this type of takeoff is executed in the Indian Air Force by the Suryakiran aerobatics team only. So please keep your eyes straight ahead onto the runway as we get ready to witness this one-of-a-kind takeoff. अधिक विमानों को आसमान में पोजीशन कर किसी भी आकाशीय खतरे का डटकर सामना करना। And coming in from your left is the very first big formation takeoff. And with that final big takeoff, all the 9 aircraft of the Suryakiran team are now airborne. They will soon be joining up with each other in the sky and come in for a grand entrance which you do not want to miss. So please keep your gaze up in the sky and get ready to welcome the Suryakiran aerobatic team. सूर्यकिरण टीम की स्थापना सन 1996 में हुई और इस टीम ने 2011 तक किरण विमान में एरोबैटिक्स का प्रदर्शन कर भारतीय वायुसेना का नाम रोशन किया। सन 2015 में टीम की पुनर्स्थापना हुई, मगर इस बार हॉक मार्क 132 वायुयान पर, जिसे आज आप बहुत ही नजदीक से देख पाएंगे।
जाबाज radar loop. Please do look at the aircraft closely because you will now see them bring about a change in formation. Watch as the aircraft are now moving behind onto the wings of our Deputy Leader, Group Captain Siddesh Karthik. And with that, they have formed the shape of the light combat aircraft Tejas. तेजस दुनिया के सबसे हल्के और फुर्तीले लड़ाकू विमानों में से एक है, जिसने भारत को आत्मनिर्भरता के पथ पर अग्रसर किया है. Ladies and gentlemen, from your left, presenting the Tejas formation.
हम सरहदों के वास्ते लोहे की दीवार है, हम दुश्मनों के वास्ते होशियार है, तैयार है.
Squadron Leader Vishnu. Number 5, Wing Commander Arjun Patel with his co-pilot Wing Commander Kuldeep Hooda. And number 9 is Wing Commander Alan George. Please look at the aircraft closely as they will once again change position and come into formation. They will now shift behind onto the wings of number 7 and form the shape of the English letter Y. And with that, you can see they have formed the letter Y in the sky, which is dedicated to the youth of the nation, who are our future of the country and might even be flying these jets one day. Here's presenting the Surikiran team's Yuva formation. Flying in the lead in all formations is Surikiran 1. Flying right behind him is number 4, being followed by number 7. Surikiran 1, 4 and 7 form the spine of all formations. Please keep your gaze fixed on these aircraft as look straight ahead, there goes number 7, Squadron Leader Himkush Chandel. The team's next formation will transform right in front of you. On the leader's call of Diamond Go, number 8 and 9 will change position to form a diamond in the sky. So let's hear him from his cockpit. Sure you remember that one aircraft had detached from the formation some time back. But looks like he couldn't stay away and is back with a bang. Please look to your left. Here comes number 7 with something thrilling in store. And he's flying upside down. Flying on the right side of the leader in all formations is number 2, Squadron Leader Jasdeep Singh. Number 6, Wing Commander Rajesh Kajla. And number 8, Faith and Good Luck. So please look to your right. Here they are presenting the Clover. aircraft that you see flying above are the Hawk Mark 132 Advanced Jet Trainer. And to present a 360-degree view of this aircraft, please look to your right as here comes number 7. Watch closely as he approaches. There he is, pulling up, and he rolls. And now get ready to see 8 aircraft flying less than 5 meters away from each other and rolling majestically in the sky. Please shift your gaze to your left as they present the barrel roll. It's now time to hold on tight to your seats because you are in for a breathtaking surprise. Don't go anywhere because we are just getting started. The team will now commence their synchro maneuvers, in which we will bring the action much lower and closer to you. You will see the aircraft now split into smaller elements of 2, 3 and 5 and come towards you from various directions. Let me tell you that this type of daredevil maneuvering is a result of rigorous training, hard work and skill. And to demonstrate this remarkable skill, in the next maneuver, you will see 5 aircraft approaching you from your right. And they will be forming the shape of the English letter A. And let me tell you that this A represents the mighty aerospace power that the Indian Air Force is today. So please shift your gaze towards your right. team's next maneuver, you will see 3 aircraft approaching you together. But do look closely because shortly one of these aircraft will start flying upside down. But don't worry, he has complete faith in his wingman to guide him in the sky even when flying inverted. So please look to your right, here they are. In the team's next maneuver, you... another, they show us how our soldiers always have each other's backs. This maneuver represents India's unity in diversity, and these 4 aircraft stand for the 4 pillars of unity, which are patriotism, empathy, truth and courage. And now get ready, because in the next maneuver, you will see 3 aircraft flying level with 2 aircraft flying around them in circles, forming the shape of the DNA. And in our DNA, we store the core values of the Indian Air Force: mission, integrity, excellence. Please look to your left. Here's presenting the DNA maneuver. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, here we go! And there they go, pulling up in different directions, showcasing the Suryakiran burst. present here at Aero India 2025. And that's our Cupid. Please look to your left. Here comes the Suryakiran aerobatic team, proudly waving the tricolor in the sky to bid one final goodbye to the wonderful audience present here today. Please give them a huge round of applause.